Well, hello there. It's the first day of fall. You know, my inner Halloween goddess has just been awoken. It's not the first day of fall. I forgot. It's like the second or third day of fall. Well, shows you how much I pay attention. But I am back, so thank you guys for coming and watching this video. In this video, I am doing this lovely, gorgeous fall look I did on my Instagram. Everyone said they liked it and it was easy peasy to create. It is inspired by Paisley Matts, her amazing Instagram. I just went through it and I needed inspiration. She's a pale goddess and that was a lovely, beautiful fall look. Definitely link her down below and like her. She's amazing. Sorry I've been on the hiatus, but it's been 2 months because I've just been not in the mindset to do it. I don't know, I just never feel like I'm good enough. Like, why watch me when there's so many other great people out there? I just don't feel like I'm one of the greats. I feel like I still have lots to learn. Like I say, learn something new every day. Hope you watch my videos and definitely learn something new every day. This is just an eye tutorial. I am going to do my face, eyebrows, and etc. before, and then it's just an eyeshadow look for you guys. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you. Guess who's back? Back again. Hey there, hi there, hello there. Have you ever just had a moment, or like a week or a couple days where like things just keep popping up about a certain subject and you just like can't deny the signs? Well, that's been me with filming and starting up my YouTube again, trying to be consistent. I said I'd wait until my daughter started school, and you know, here I am a couple weeks into school and I'm just now getting to it. So we're gonna recreate the fall look I did on my Instagram. You guys really liked it. It's probably gonna be a little bit more brighter in this tutorial, only because I cleaned my brushes. So let's get started. I'm going to prep my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly with my beauty sponge. And the fun trick about priming your eyes is to not set it with anything. You just want to go straight into the eyeshadow after you put your primer on, so this eyeshadow sets it and then holds it into place. You know what I'm saying? Because if you put translucent powder or regular powder in place, you're just basically putting it like on top of skin, and it could possibly fade depending on the product. We're going to use all of Jaclyn Hill's stuff today. I didn't intentionally make this look for Jaclyn Hill palette, but you know, everything, all the colors I need were coincidentally in them when I got inspired by this look. So we're using her big palette for like one color. Everything has like 1 or 2 colors, that's why there's 3 unfortunately, but if you have all 3, you know, this is great. It's gonna go good. But I was a glutton for punishment and bought the whole vault because I wanted 3 of them, not one of them, so I was just like, I'll just get all of them, because basically buying just the 3 I wanted was the price of the vault, so I was like, get one for free. So today we're gonna use the Armed and Gorgeous palette along with Ring the Alarm and Enchanted, the one eyeshadow in her big palette. First we're gonna start off with my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush and my forever favorite Makeup Geek eyeshadow. It's my favorite transition color. It just works for me, so that's why I'm using it. I'm gonna tap off that excess and we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna do a swooping motion back and forth right above the crease, on the crease, to create the transition color, to be able to blend the little more brighter colors into it. Now that I have a clean brush, this look should turn out a little better. And you want to I'm gonna drag it out a little bit past, like to my brow, to the tip of my brow, because I'm going to, when I do my lower lash line, I'm gonna bring it out so it goes like all around the eye effect. That's my plan anyways. That's how I did it the first time. Next we're gonna go into the Armed and Gorgeous palette. I know these shadows were hit and miss. Everyone likes them, hates them. It's like, I believe in the inconsistency, unfortunately, because there are a few colors that look great swatching on your finger because your fingers have oils and stuff in them. But when it comes to the mattes, you can't just like press, unless you're just pressing mattes onto your lid. They don't really blend in the crease. It's like mix match. I can't say what if there's a certain palette that does it. It's like random eyeshadows in the palette. So that's why we used a green in her other palette, because the green in the Dark Magic, which is my favorite palette, is just patchy and it just didn't blend in the corner like I wanted it to. So we're just gonna go and I'm gonna use this color Access right there in the upper part of, right in the crease, and blend it up into the transition color. You want to stamp the color right in the crease where you want it. Bring it out a little bit. And then I shake it off a little bit more, sometimes brush it off on a towel, and then I go in and I blend to get that seamless look. It's a nice bright mustardy yellow. It's so perfect for fall. Like, who doesn't like mustard yellows? They're so beautiful. Too bad I don't have like any tops. I don't know. I'm like, I tried to wear my most fallish top, the little flowers, and I was like, this green button up. I used to have a green sweater, but who the hell knows what happened to it. Moved so many times and it's probably out sitting in a box somewhere. I have so much stuff in my garage. Like, if it sits in a box longer than 2 years, you clearly don't need it, I guess. And we're gonna go send all of our stuff out into a swap meet. We don't get any money from it, but you know, people take it. That'd be great. It's a great thing about military bases. People just drive around. If you put stuff, we have like big trash pickups. If you just put stuff out, people drive around and they take it for you before the trash can even take it. So it's like a win-win. Trash is really somebody else's treasure. I mean, I think the only thing I've taken before was, we have a water cooler and one of the caps broke on the water and somebody was throwing away their jug, and I didn't want the jug because I don't know what they did with it, but I took the cap. That was the only thing I think I've ever taken. Next part in the look, we're gonna like do like the smoky effect, except with an orange. We're gonna use the orange in the Armed and Gorgeous. Again, the Secure. It's a beautiful burnt-ish orange that isn't too overpowering. And we're still going to use the E40. No, we're not. I lied. No, we're not. We're going to go in with the smaller E45 tapered eye brush to really make that little V effect before we blend out. Going to go in with the color. Make sure you tap off the excess so it doesn't drop on your face. And you just kind of want to make a V. Just stamp it in a V form. That's really the basic steps to getting a smoky eye effect. And don't want to get too much on the lid because we're going to go back with a shimmer shadow on top and in the corner. I mean, if we have to, we can clean it up with concealer, but I didn't in my look. Feel like less steps are better steps. And concealer is kind of like, this is perfect for beginning artists who want to start doing makeup or whatnot, because if I was just starting out doing makeup and they wanted me to put concealer on my eye, it would be a hot mess. Like, it would be bad. And then we're going to go back in with the E40. Yes, E40. With a little bit of color, but tap off most of it because we're just in here to blend out that color and bring it up and bring it out. Really want to do the windshield and then the circular motions. The windshield deposits the color and the circular motions really blend it out. It's the best way I can describe it for you guys. Don't mind my brows. You know, I had a waxing incident. Like Like, I want to the point where I never want to use my own waxing again. I know I mentioned it in one of my other videos, but now I'm to the point where I want to throw it away and just pay for somebody to wax my brows who I trust. Probably Desiree, she does my hair, so I can probably trust her with my brows, you know. Always just fill them in real dark how you want them so they don't over wax you. But I had my wax machine on, I'm gonna do my wax, you know, and something was like, it was like dripping or something. The lid got stuck, so I was trying to clean it up from behind, and I was tilting my wax warmer forward, and it started to spill. So what's your natural instinct? Go grab it before it falls. So my hand, I covered in wax because I tried catching hot wax instead of just letting it fall, which I caught most of it. There's only a cut. It ruined my Lauren Conrad bathroom rug, but it was on my hand, and I just started screaming for my husband because I only have the tiny wax strips to do eyebrows. I don't have like full-on wax strips. So another neat trick, if you don't run out of wax strips, the cover of magazines, that hard part, works great. So I just yelled at my husband to go get the magazine, cooking magazine I had on our kitchen counter, rip off the cover and bring it in. He's like, what's happening? I'm like, start waxing my hand, because that's the only way it's coming off, because it was covered, and we just sat there. I had a nice clean bald hand. It was great. And to get underneath my fingernails, I just rubbed relentlessly with coconut oil and a toothbrush. Oh, it was bad. The hot wax crisis of 18. And what that, now I'll never frickin' wax my eyebrows again. There's still wax in my bathroom that I cannot get off. Like, I need to go buy wax remover, because I feel like that's the only way I'm gonna get it off. I tried coconut oil, I tried this hair oil, and my mat is ruined. I already tried washing it, and I already tried getting the oil out, like using the oil and rubbing it out. Like, oh Lord, help me. But yeah, that's my story. Back to the look. Next, we're gonna go in with the copper eyeshadow, and that's what we're gonna go in with the Ring the Alarm palette. We're gonna go use Boom. It's like the perfect copper. I love how you can like see me. I'm trying to see if I am showing you in the video. It's a really pretty one, and we're gonna use this small fun brush that BoxyCharm sent out. Most people got the brush sets. It's synthetic little packer brush. Would be great for concealer, but it worked when it worked just fine when I used this. So we're just gonna go in and place that right on the corner to middle of the lid. Like, see how great it picks up? It is amazing. Like, just blows my mind. And we're just gonna pack that on. It's gonna take, since it's such a small brush, it's gonna take multiple dips. Obviously, if you use a bigger packing brush, it'd probably take less. But we're just gonna go in with this and just come to the, basically where your pupil would be, like the center of your eye. It's gonna look unblended, but we're gonna blend it out when we get all the colors in there so they all go in evenly. I suggest putting powder underneath your face if you want to keep it from dropping. That's my problem. Alright, my husband's texting me unnecessary questions right now, and he knows I'm filming. Now that the color's packed on, we're gonna go in with the smaller E45 blending brush into the same color Boom, and really just try to get it on there, but yet tap off the excess. And now we're gonna blend it into the transition color and over a little bit, even though we haven't. We're gonna go back and repeat the process again once we add our next color, because then we want the green to blend in with this copper color. Now we're gonna go into this monster, and we're gonna use this one. This one's called Enchanted. I kind of dug my finger into it on accident, but it's the metallic. It's a little bit bluer metallic green than just the green she used in her picture, but it's still absolutely beautiful nonetheless, and it really creates that fall leafy look for all you basic people out there. We want to be basic together. We can be basic together. It's okay. Put on your Uggs. Grab your pumpkin spice latte. Throw on a scarf and put your hair in a bun. We're ready. Next, we're going to use the same brush we picked up the copper with, but with the green color, and we're really going to try to focus and keep it on the inner corner and just pack it in. Don't bring it up too much because you just want it that inner corner, like I said. Repeat, repeat, repeat. For the people in the back, just the inner corner, and just pack it on. And it's okay if there's like, if it looks like a gap, because we're going to go in with that copper shade and blend it together. To make it a little bit more green, darker green than this like turquoise green, I'm going to add some of the shadow next to it. Oh. This one's called Enchanted. The one before is called Diva. Should have known it was glitter. We're just gonna put a little bit of it on to darken it up to make it more green. We're using 2 colors out of the palette, you know, really getting your money's worth. It's okay if it looks unruly, you know, we haven't blended yet, so we're fine. You're gonna go back in with your small tapered brush once again into the color Boom. And now we're gonna officially blend these colors together. I just lightly stroke it because you don't want to get rid of the color completely. You just want to blend it into the copper shade. And once you put on, if you like eyeliner and stuff, you still will be able to see it. And look, we're halfway done. Now we just have to do the lower lash line. Lower lash line, I know, is not for everybody. It really takes embracing to just embrace that you think there's a lid there, so you're gonna add color, you know? It really just makes your eyes pop, so we're gonna do it. That's how I did it. If you don't want to, you can seriously just take the Makeup Geek, my little just tan basic shade, just to define your eyes a little bit underneath. You don't need to go ham with all this color, but we're gonna go ham with all this color. We're basically gonna repeat the process of starting out with the your transition shade and then going through, but instead of the inner corner being green, it's gonna be gold for fall. I'm so white, I need to get better lights. Just like making me look whiter than I am. So after I brush away this excess, those wonderful colors, we're just gonna take it from the corner, like a little bit outer corner of your eye where you had the shadow to begin with, to connect it. And we're gonna bring it in to the center of the eye. Basically where your pupil is when you're looking into a mirror, that's where you wanna bring it. Because that's gonna be the beginning shade. We don't wanna put too much shade because the gold, we really want it to stand out by itself. So we're not gonna bring it all the way over. And to give you that smoky effect, then we're gonna go in with the Secure color again. By the way, I'm using an R41 Morphe eye pencil brush. I'm gonna go in and tap off the excess because you don't want too much fallout. I'm queen of fallout. And basically repeat the process, connecting the two together, because you're going to take that metallic shade next and do it. It's kind of like putting on mascara. You like look up, open your mouth, you know, assume the position so you don't get shadow in your eye. You know what sucks even more? Getting shadow in your eye when you have contacts. It's like it's either you suffer putting your contacts in before and getting shadow in your eye and just like trying to blink it out, or like you see it and you try to like touch it out, or you attempt not to ruin your makeup putting it in after and scraping it up against your mascara and your eyeshadow. It's kind of like a lose-lose situation. But you know. Next we're gonna go back in with Boom on the pencil brush too, you know, connect all the colors, repeating the process. This one you want to stay a little bit closer to your eye, the corner of your eye. And kind of just, since it's a metallic shade, you really want to kind of stamp it and then blend it, kind of like drag it, I guess. Assume the position. Then I'm just gonna go back in with the E45 and just blend them together and drag it over, because it won't be as dark in the corner, but you still want to like drag it over so it connects with the gold. And I got eyeshadow in my eye while wearing contacts. It's lovely. It's such a great feeling. Next, for the gold color to really set it off and pop, we're gonna go in with Coin. It is like over here somewhere. Coin. I just jammed my finger into it. That's awesome. That's what you get for long nails, I guess. My palette really shows. So for this one, you're gonna go back in with, wipe off the excess on a towel, paper towel. I have multiple towels I buy strictly just for wiping my makeup off of. I think I have 3. And we're gonna go in with Coin. Make sure the brush is clean from the previous color, like I said. And you just wanna pack it on there so it's really on there, and just lightly press going upwards and blend it out into that color. And slowly drop it right at the tear ducts to connect the top two. And to blend it out to make it look just a little bit more smooth, I'm gonna go back in with the pencil brush dipped into Coin and just blend it out so it matches and doesn't just look like stamped on metallic eyeshadow. Voila, that is the eyeshadow part. I am going to put on eyeliner. I don't normally put on eyeliner on top of the lid. I just do the waterline. I'm going to keep it brown and neutral since it's such a wonderful look. I don't want to take away from it. And then I'm going to put on some Cake Face lashes in High Maintenance. These have been my favorite. I was afraid to try them for the longest time, but now I'm obsessed with them and can't stop wearing them. They're gonna run out soon because they only have so many wears before they disintegrate in your hands than the last time you clean them. Anybody out there knows what I'm talking about with fake lashes, you know, give me a like, you know, get that thumbs up. You know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, I just finished with some setting spray. Look at my horrible curls. I can never get them curled. But this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And it's easy for you to recreate. I'm gonna zoom in for you. Well, that's the finished look, guys. I finished up my look with the Laura Geller blush, illuminating blush that they got in BoxyCharm last month, along with I did the Fenty Beauty highlighter, this like weird powder highlighter, the Diamond collection that she came out with for her year anniversary. And then I was like, oh wait, it's fall, we should do a little bit of gold. So I went in with the Prosecco Pop highlighter from Becca, and I finished off the whole look with Bite Beauty lipstick in the color Chai. Like, if that's not fall, I don't know what it is. And then the word chai in there too. I know a lot of people like chai lattes. It just fits, so that's why it happened. So thank you guys for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when, or attempt to be notified. I know YouTube's weird. So I plan on being consistent. I plan on doing another video for next week, possibly twice a week. You know, you gotta get used to it. I'm going for once a week at least, but you know, there might be 2 videos a week. You know, gotta keep it together. Leave me suggestions in the comment box if you want to see a specific look, or if you want more of a demonstration, talk you through how to do certain things in the face area. Because the hair, I'm obviously not, it's not working. So Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I live to serve you. Talk to you later, guys. Bye. I was listening to 50 Shades Darker while I was doing it too. Get me all flustered, you know, get the cheeks all rosy. Such a good book. So dirty, but so good. The audiobook is weird though because the person talking makes voices for the characters, and I'm just like, why? Like, it's a female reader and then she does Christian's voice and tries to go all deep, and I'm just like, why? It's awkward. Like, stop.